Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Hey guys, welcome back to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Michaela, and today I'm unboxing Dune. Not Dune Imperium, just Dune. My older brother Zachary bought this game a while ago and is very, very excited to play it. I've been putting off unboxing it because I'm not so sure how excited I am about playing it, but if I unbox it, at least he could read the rules and then maybe him and Zach could learn the game before teaching it to me. Here we go. Alright, so on the cover is a very icky worm looking thing. Gotta say it's not my favorite box cover just based on the big worm. There are people rushing in, I think, to fight the worm, and I don't know how well they're going to hold up to it. But the color scheme, I will say, is very nice. I love this dark blue contrasted against the light with the moons in the background. I know that there is a like a whole book series, I think. Either this is based off of or they're based off of this, vice versa, I don't know. So I hope that's a good representation of the books or whatever. Okay, so there is a quick start guide at the beginning. We've got different characters on the front. This appears to be kind of long, but it's about 12 pages long, so hopefully once you're an experienced player, this will just help you be that much quicker. Then we have a rule book. Looks the same as the cover of the box. It is 24 pages long and a lot of words. Quite a few pictures as well, but a lot of wording. So, happy reading. Then we have, it looks to be a couple of player board protector kind of things. And then on them they have different symbols and different strategies listed out. So I'm thinking that these are going to go on your table in front of you and kind of protect your player board. So the artwork and symbology for each player is very cool. I always love, it's very like Hunger Games kind of feeling when you have different symbols like that, and I think these are really cool. So very nice. Then we have it looks like some player aids or something to kind of help you with the game for each different faction. Very, very wordy, but hopefully it'll make playing the game easier. I would rather have a player aid that is wordy than one that is not. Some of these are like 2 pages, so like maybe these are like for the advanced players, but don't start me off on those, I don't think. Very good quality too, by the way. Very nice. Alright, so then we have punch outs. They're little circles depicting a color of a faction. We've got the faction icon, and then we have different fighters, it looks like. Some of them have stars. These are going to punch out really nice, just easy little circles. Then we have quite a few more. This one has different money tokens, it looks like 1, 2, 5, and 10. Pretty small, which is kind of surprising. These are kind of going to be a pain to pick up and put down. They're all the same size regardless of the number on them. So if these are money tokens, like they are very small. I'm sure you can't even see them here, but like this one is like the size of my fingernail. So I'm really surprised they're that small. But I think the little player tokens might actually be bigger. They are, so I have no idea what these are used for, but oh boy. Then we've got characters in different colors, and then something called a battle wheel that will punch out, so that looks pretty interesting. Makes me think of if you have the game, the Psy combat boards, where you just kind of spin the wheel to say how many hits you're going to make and see if you can win. The artwork on the people is very cool. I would say it's semi-realistic looking, but they've got really good representation, I feel like, on these boards. So, and again, just following through with the symbols that they've already established so far in the items I've seen. We've got another battle wheel with more people. And finally, the last a few sets of people. We have more 10 coins, a cutout thing called Storm, a little worm token, something called Destroyed Shield Wall. So just a couple of cutouts. They look very good. The artwork is all very, very consistent, and I like the artwork a lot, so that's very nice. Also, we've got a game board. Let's see, what is this going to look like? Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's just one big circle with kind of a track on top. There's shield wall. Oh, wow. There's a lot of different sections, and they're all named. So I'm guessing you're going to be kind of traveling around whatever this area is, and it has arrows on the outside, so I'm thinking you're probably moving in some way. There are a couple places on the board where it looks like you're going to be putting items from the punch-out boards, and they all have really interesting names. This one is called Pasty Mesa, the Minor Erg, False Wall, South, Habanya, Ridge Flat. So looks very cool. I really like the style of this game board. It looks really simple. It's a little busy, but I think it's easy enough that you'll be able to tell where you need to go. And I just really like the color scheme, especially on the top here with this dune and this little tracker over here. Then we have, just some little pieces to put the combat wheels together. I'm going to leave them in the baggie so I don't lose them. And then we've got 6 decks of cards here in varying amounts. So the first deck I'm going to open is called the Treachery deck. Maybe. If I can get these open. It might be a miracle. Alright. So these are all these decks that I'm about to open here are all the size of playing cards. This one is called the Treachery deck, and it has different, it appears, different weapons, different shielding effects, and then different types of heroes maybe, and maybe just some random things. They have just a very cool kind of like a black artwork of what the card is named, and then they have a description on all the cards. So I think that's really nice. It's not like fancy artwork, but you can tell what it is, and I think that overall with the card being so wordy at the bottom, it just makes it look that much cleaner. So I like that look a lot. Alright, then we have the deck called the Spice deck. And these, there's less of these. Alright. So these have different locations on the game board, which is really nice. It shows you the entire game board, and then it highlights the section that whatever these cards do apply to. So that looks really nice. And then there's a couple ones that say Sandworm Alert. So again, these are really nice quality, very clean. I love that they tell you or show you not just the location, but the entire board and where it is in relation. So I really like that. Alright, next we have the Trader cards. And these have, the artwork on the back of these is very cool. Very on point. Oops. Okay. So we got some Trader cards here. Different girls, different guys. different factions, it looks like at some point they're noted to either be a part of maybe, or maybe they're betraying, I don't know. They have their names, and then there's more wording at the bottom. The artwork is very simple, matches exactly what's been on the tokens as far as members of these different factions. So, very cool. I like that it's cohesive so far. And if I had to guess, I would say it will remain cohesive. Alright. This card is called this deck is called the Prediction deck. And so this one just says 1, 2, 3, 4 in the upper part, or has a different faction icon, and then at the bottom it just says turn 1 when it's card 1, or game 1 and turn 2. So I have no idea what these are for, but again, very simple. The font that they use on these is very neat. It's like very big, very kind of outer spacey, different world kind of thinking. So very cool. And 3 more decks, which I could not tell you what any of these do. Alright. These ones have the Nasty Sandworm on the back. And I think these are just player aids. They say sequence of play, quick reference. So these look to be pretty easy. They have just quiet symbology on the left side, and then it's just very simple, like bold, like step 1 is Stormface. Doesn't say what it's about, just says Stormface. So, alright, this one is called Storm. And there's just a few cards in here as well. And I think it's denoting different sectors. So it has 6 different sectors, and it has the same artwork in the middle, and then it has kind of a description down below. So very nice, very nice. And last but not least, we have the Kwisatz Haderach cards. Kwisatz? I have no idea if this is a faction or just something special. I think this is the most detailed symbology so far. It has different alliances with different of the faction things, and then a quick description. So, very clean. Looking good. Alright. That is all the cards. The other thing that they have is just a quick little organization tray in the box, which I really like. This game has a lot of tokens that you're going to punch out, so it doesn't look like anything really goes in a particular place, but there are places for them, and that is what matters. This is everything in Dune. What do you think? Have you guys played Dune? Have you played Dune Imperium? Which one is better? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and keep on nibbling.